Hi everybody, welcome back to 100% Mag. So this is your match preview going into the game against Bournemouth, and of course Eddie Howe is going to have a tough game on his hands as he's going to be without the likes of Charlie Daniels, Simon Francis, Ryan Fraser and Callum Wilson, and there's also questionable doubt over the fitness of Philip Billing and also Josh King as well, which is outstanding players for Bournemouth. You know, some pretty big names here for Bournemouth that aren't going to be able to be played in the game against Newcastle. Of course, we're going to have players that are also out, which is Kieran Clark with an ankle injury and Florent Lejeune as well. Matt Ritchie as well with a thigh injury. And, you know, there's no need to talk about Colback's knee injury because he's no longer with the club. He has been released. So we're going to this game against Eddie Howe's men down at the Vitality Stadium on Wednesday. And, you know, they've lost their last two games since the restart. They've lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace at the Vitality Stadium. They've lost 1-0 against Wolves at the Molineux as well. So, you know, obviously it's going to be a somewhat tough game for Bournemouth, is we're currently sitting 14th in the table, and Bournemouth at this moment in time are sitting just inside the relegation zone. So, you know, they're definitely going to need the 3 points out of this game, but it's going to be ours for the taking. You know, the ball's in our court. We can play however we like going into this game. And, you know, we're coming off the back of a 2-0 defeat as well last night in the FA Cup quarter-final against Man City at St James's Park. So, you know, you've got to think this is the perfect time to pick the spirits back up of the lads. You know, let's get 3 points on the board. Let's at least try and get something out of this season, you know, what's left of it. Let's at least try and push for a European place, because that's still there for the taking. You know, there's still a European place there for the taking, so we might as well try everything we've got, you know, to try and get that European place. So then when the new owners do eventually come into the club, you know, then they do have that European place to fall back on and say, right, we're in Europe, let's go for the players that we want. You know, that's going to be able to attract big name signings to Newcastle. But talking about the takeover as well, you know, there's been talk about the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia going and talking about their intellectual property, the claims that they piracy and all that. You know, they've been working hard to get that sorted out, and they're doing a very, very good job. In the Premier League are still stalling on this takeover. They need to come out now, and they need to literally tell Newcastle fans, they need to tell the manager, you know, they need to tell Steve Bruce, they need to tell the players, they need to tell us fans what's going on, you know, because we're just sitting twiddling with thumbs waiting for news on what's happening. We're 13 weeks in now to this takeover, you know, into this fit and proper test, and it's only supposed to take 3 to 4 weeks. So what is going on at the Premier League? We need answers, and we need answers now. You know, if you agree with us on it, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. But whatever the Premier League are doing, whatever Richard Masters is doing, the chief of the Premier League, he must be literally twiddling his thumbs, because it's taken forever to hear what's going on with this takeover. We need the news, and we need to find out now really what's going on, because it's 13 weeks now. It only takes 3 to 4 weeks supposedly to do the fit and proper test, so we're well and truly past that now. So we definitely need answers. But going into this game against Bournemouth, we've got to come into it with the right mentality. We've got to go there to win. We've got to go there to pick up the 3 points and push for a European place. And with that in mind, I'm going to go for Newcastle to come away from this one with a 3-0 win against Bournemouth. I'd like to see Andy Carroll as well get a good shout. It's coming in. Maybe it's Joe Linton sitting on the bench. Dwight Gale as well came on last night against Man City, and he missed an absolute sitter, you know, but at the end of the day, that's gone now. The FA Cup's gone now. It's over. We do move on and we're going to have to move on from it. You know, we're going to have to forget that happened, and we're just going to have to try our best with what's left of this season, you know, and get European place if we can. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like the video, please drop a like on it, because it really helps the video grow, helps the video get more traction, helps the video get more views as well, and helps the channel get more views as well. And if you can, please subscribe to the channel, as it also helps the channel grow, as I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers and then push for that 1k subscriber milestone. Until next time, I'll see you all later, and how are the lads?